Let's see how good this Ultimate Team trailer is going to be for EAFC 24. I'm expecting to see pack animation, expecting to see new features. I'm expecting to see maybe a new game mode. A new game mode is what we need. Let's see. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Welcome back to our EA Sports FC 24
Little bit of lag.
Deep Dive series. I'm Lee Ravel, and I am here with two experts, Gene
Why is it
and
lagging?
Richard, from the development team to chat through what might be the biggest year in Ultimate Team. How are we doing, guys?
Hey, Leah.
Is it good?
There's so
Good.
many new things
Here we
to
go.
talk through today. The ability to improve players in our club with the brand new Ultimate Team Evolutions, the inclusion of women's football, and playstyles. Let's get straight into it. First up, we have to talk about Ultimate Team Evolutions. Are you telling me that I can finally improve players
Striker
from my
upgrade.
club?
That's right. We've never had anything quite like this in Ultimate Team.
I'm actually
There's so
excited
much
for
to
this, you know?
love about what this unlocks for people's
I think this will be
passions for
very good.
players, regardless of where they're at in their development. Richard, you want to explain how this works?
Yeah, so in Ultimate Team Evolutions, you're going to be able to pick your favorite players and upgrade them throughout the year.
Plus 1
Pretty
weak foot.
straightforward. All you have to do
Plus
is
10
pick your
reactions.
favorite players, complete objectives with them, and then get their upgrades. For example, you complete 20 passes with them, get 2 assists, and that completes level 1 and earns you plus 10 short passing and also upgrades their weak foot.
You'll also be able to level up the player's item so that your club favorites stand out when you load into a match.
88
Love
Vinny.
that. Moving on to one of my favorite things that I'm so excited to talk about. Women's football is coming to Ultimate Team.
You got it. The Ultimate Team dream is obviously to assemble your favorite footballers from around the world into an Ultimate 11. This is the biggest addition of top-tier players we've ever introduced into the game at one time.
The hero
It's called
card design
Ultimate
looks
Team.
so
If
good
you're
at
not
it.
able to play with your favorite players, it's not really
88 Van
your
Dijk.
Ultimate Team. So this year, with the introduction of more leagues,
Wait,
and
is
with
this official
Evolutions
ratings?
especially, you're going to be able to make
Player
your
items.
Ultimate
Oh,
Team,
it
and
did
it's
say at the
not gonna
bottom.
look like anybody else's.
We'll go back and look at it.
So, new players, some new leagues. With the introduction of women's football, how will chemistry work putting all of these new players into my Ultimate Team?
Well, chemistry will remain the same. For example, Sam Kerr will link to WSL players, her fellow Australians, and is going to link up with Chelsea players. So in Sam Kerr's case, she'll link to Lauren James and Reece James.
I love that. And what about heroes
okay.
and icons? Can you tell the people if we expect any new ones?
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be able to
Look
reach
at
back into
Tevez,
the history
man.
books to play with some of the greatest players from the past. But we know that the community has been wanting a change when it comes to icon chemistry.
Icon chemistry, here
when
we
you have
go.
an icon in your team, they're going to apply a +1 league link to anybody in your squad. So that just opens up more squad building opportunities and more ways for you to make your team.
Will these new players pop in
Okay.
packs like
That's
everyone
so
else?
much better,
Yes,
by the way.
indeed. Every player in Ultimate Team will share the same packs, the same pitch, and will be included in promos throughout the year.
Speaking of packs, something I'm really excited about. This year we have new sets, we have new animations, including my personal favorite, a 2-player walkout. So if you pack 2 really great players, they're both going to walk out at the same time.
Honestly, two-player walkouts.
Well, I'm starting to put things
I like
together.
that.
5 new
Something
leagues,
different.
thanks to women's football, plus heroes and icons, and then players that I decide to improve via Ultimate Team Evolutions. Every squad is going to be so versatile, so different. I love that.
That's exactly what we're hoping for. Each of these new features should unlock a world of new squad
Why is the
building
pictures
opportunities.
pushed so far
Your
to the
club should
left?
feel personal and unique, so this is a great year for you to make your Ultimate Team truly yours.
I have to mention this new item design because we haven't talked about it yet, and that's something that stood out to me right away.
It's a big change, you're right. Redesigning the items was a chance to bring your favorite footballers into focus and helps you understand them at a glance. The new layout makes room for bigger images, more key information than ever before.
I like it. I don't
lead press
love
for
it, I'll be
chemistry, and
honest.
even animated
I
backgrounds.
like
And you'll
it.
notice new information as well.
Yeah, look at the bottom. I
So
know,
those
I see.
Playstyles
Play
plus that
items
you
ratings
see
are not
on
final.
the left side of the item. These essentially will let you know what makes that player special on the pitch and how to get the most out of them in the game.
Yes.
Playstyles are gonna be such a big thing, aren't they?
Deep dive the other day, and those sound amazing. Are playstyles a big part of the gameplay dynamic in Ultimate Team?
Absolutely. They're a feature that takes
Um,
gameplay beyond overall ratings.
What was
Playstyles
that?
and Playstyles Plus are how we're bringing those signature abilities to life. so that players are more unique and play more like their real-world selves.
Yeah, Playstyles Plus especially are something to look out for. These signature abilities that are unique to world-class athletes are reserved only for the best players. You'll notice the difference when playing with players that have them.
Yeah, they're a great way to understand and get the best out of the players
That
on
was
the
a
pitch.
crazy tackle.
And a great way to know how to build a squad that has complementary skills and strengths.
I love it. Let's talk a little bit about objectives.
Yeah, well, we've been working hard to give you more focus and direction when you load up Ultimate Team. With the new objectives menu, it's easier to understand what to play for and get back to the action. There's also new navigation and a new quick switcher to cycle between modes so you can go straight from your squad to rivals. Or
That is
from
completely new.
SBCs to the transfer market.
A whole
And
new
there's
UI.
Another thing, claim all. You'll finally be able to gather all your rewards from one group.
This is
together.
why I'm buying
Yes, I know
EAFC.
how much the community has been
That
asking
is
for
the
that one,
reason.
myself included. Are
All
there
these
any
new,
other
you know,
changes
skill
that we can
moves.
tell them about?
No,
Well,
push that
and
to a
we've
side.
also made a little tweak
Claim
to how
all button.
players change position. Anyone with a secondary position will automatically switch to that new position, so you'll no longer need to get
That's
position
so much better.
modifiers and keep toggling
Oh,
your
that's
players
that's
back
so
and
much
forth
easier
in
to work
different
with.
roles.
Is this
And
the
this
first
change
time
will
we
make
see the
SBCs
icon
a
card
lot more
design?
seamless.
I don't
And
think
you'll
I saw it
finally be
before
able to
today.
Use a player's secondary position in draft and get them some chemistry.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's going to be so good for
Well,
like
you guys,
SBCs. Actually,
thank
SBCs
you
don't really require too
so
much chemistry nowadays,
It's
do
been
they?
a pleasure to talk through Ultimate Team with the both of you. It feels honestly like a whole new game mode. Ultimate Team Evolutions, women's football, play styles. I cannot wait to get started.
Thanks for chatting with us.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
thanks
like-
for having us, Leah.
This has been me, Leah Ravel, signing off, and we will see you back for more deep dives. Welcome to the club.
Okay. All right, listen. All right. Listen. The biggest thing, the claim all button. The claim all button is the biggest thing. It's the main reason I'm buying EAFC. Honestly, we needed a claim all button. It needed to happen. If it didn't happen, straight up disappointment. But yeah, I'm looking forward to like using players like Tevez. And Tevez, I think, is going to be so good. I'm pretty sure that was the first time we saw the icon card design as well. I didn't see the icon card design before today. It's not 100% that we'll get an 88 Vinny or an 84 Reece James or 88 Virgil van Dijk or anything like that. I do like how the evolution cards, like you don't have to, I saw you didn't have to do some like crazy objectives.
Regardless of where they're at,
So if you go here,
unlocks.
look here, play 3 matches in squad battles or min semi-pro difficulty or rivals with playing a starting 11, score 1 goal as well, +1 weak foot, +3 shooting. Now what I also saw, if we
There's
just
so
go
much to love about
here, dribbling evolution, evolution foundations, striker upgrade, the path to glory. So they're really pushing this evolution thing, really pushing it out there, and it looks like they're just trying to make it a standout of this year. Let's hope it is a big thing, and let's hope it's not one of those things where we can upgrade the card once and then we have to wait for a while before upgrading it again.
Favorite? A 2-player walkout. So if you pack 2 really great players, they're both going to walk out at the same time.
The pack animation is nice. I'm liking that double walkout where the card like flips over and lets you know that you're getting two walkouts in the same pack. And I also like the fact that they're actually, you know, doing something with each other. It's not like it's 2 players just coming out and just standing, one on the left, one on the right. They're, you know, having a little kickabout between each other. I think the actual animation itself, it's very far back though, isn't it? Like, look how much open space we have here and here. They could have probably gone in a little bit closer, but the pack animation does look solid. With them saying by committing them to an evolution slot chat, it's like, does that mean if I go to this slot, I won't be able to go to another one? You know what I mean? So if I want like a skill move upgrade on this player, will I be able to go back and then get like a shooting upgrade or like a dribbling upgrade? I see 3 things there though. Or maybe that's... No, because he did complete all 3. Maybe you're allowed to upgrade the player in 3 different ways. Maybe that's like the whole thing of it. Not 100% on that one. Requirements. Not every player is eligible for every... Okay. So not every player is eligible for every evolution. You have to check the requirements to know what players you're allowed to use. An example of this might be evolve any silver player, evolve a left back with 3-star skill moves. Huh. But in the trailer, they literally said... In the trailer, they said you're allowed to evolve anyone, no? Or like evolve the player you want to evolve. Now all of a sudden we got a restriction here. What's happening, huh? What happens to my progress if I switch which evolution I'm working on? Your progress is saved when you pick up that player and continue to evolve them. You will start right from where you left off. Oh, okay. So you can do multiple evolutions on the same player. Can I withdraw my item from an evolution? No, each evolution can be completed by only one player, and you can't withdraw your player or forfeit the evolution. New player item, layout, wider items, special item, enhance, animated. I love the fact that they are doing animated stuff, by the way. Animated backgrounds, like, look at this. Just look how beautiful that card looks. Like, the fact that the card actually has some sort of animation. We do actually have an animation this year. I don't know if a lot of people noticed. It's like some glare. It just, like, shines across I think the card every now and again. It's like every 10 seconds or something like that. But having something like this will just make the card look so much better. To make squad building even easier, we completely removed the position modifier consumable, big W's. You can now seamlessly move player items around the squad, and the player will automatically start contributing to chemistry in their primary and alternative positions. This change is also available in SBCs and Ultimate Team Draft. Oh my god. Draft is automatically better. Oh, this year, the chemistry chat, honestly, for like these positions, it was all over the place for draft. It was so annoying because it's like, oh, you select a right wing back, but you also selected a fullback formation. That player will not get chemistry. So the fact that this now will like automatically change the player into a position they can play, 10 times better. Draft is, 100 times better already. Speaking of SBCs and searching your club, we hear you. Made sure to hide those lone players. Oh, get those lone players out of there. When you're love it. Beautiful. When you're doing an SBC, you will no longer see lone players. Amazing, right? It's not a humongous thing. It's not game-changing, right? But the experience of doing an SBC now is going to be so much better just because you don't have to go through a whole, like, 3 pages of loans to get to the actual players you want to give up. That is so much better. Icon changes, chemistry, and versions. From launch, icons will have a single base version to be aligned with heroes and regular player items. We'll be capturing the errors and stories of these legendary players by continuing to release additional campaign versions of heroes and icons throughout the year. So exactly what we had pretty much this year, chat. With like foot birthday icons, team of the year icons, and all of that kind of stuff. So they're going to do the exact same thing next year pretty much. In EAFC 24, each icon in your squad will now give an additional chemistry contribution to every league that's represented in your squad. If you had 2 icons, that's 2 chemistry contributions, guaranteeing at least 1 chem point for each league. This league contribution is in addition to the nation chemistry. That, by the way, is like... Honestly, icon chemistry has just gone from being quite annoying to work with to unreal. Like, giving a league link to every single player that's in a different league in your club. So, for example, in your starting 11, let's say you got Virgil van Dijk in the centre-back position, Vinny in the left mid position, and I don't know, let's say someone like... who else? Mbappe. Right, so you got Liga, and you got La Liga, and you got Prem there. Putting an icon there will give a league link to every single one of those players, while also giving the nation link still that they originally do. Like, can you complain about that? I don't think you can. I think that is extremely nice. Hold on. The feedback from the community regarding squad battles has been that matches feel feel too long. We are happy to announce that in EAFC 24, we are reducing the length of each half from 6 minutes to 4 minutes, so you can make the most out of each time you pick up the control. Beautiful. It's a W. 100%. Listen, I know there's a lot of people out there that do like to play squad battles, but there's so many people out there that absolutely despise it, but they play it because it's easier for like objectives, and you get certain things by doing playing squad battles. And so it's just like one of those things where it sometimes feels like a chore when you go to do it. Me personally do not like playing it at all, but there's times I have to play it for like certain objectives. So going down from 6 to 4, that's massive for me personally. I know that's a big thing for a lot of people as well, you know, a lot of people. And yeah, I think that is definitely a W from EA. Look at the claim all button. Let me zoom in. Hold on. This is the button we've all been waiting for. Look at it, chat. Look at it. Get used to it, because that's what we're going to have next year. This is going to save you so much time. Game changing, life changing. That claim all button is what I'm going to be using the most. Let's go here. All right, so you see how this one's like golden, but this one's not golden. So that means this one is playstyle plus, which means the actual playstyle is even better. than what it would originally be if it was just, let's say, a basic one. So, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be confused by it. I think it's something that we're going to have to kind of get used to, but I think it's something that will be amazing. Now, for me, the biggest W's were the fact that Squad Battles is now 4 minutes. Humongous W, okay? Humongous. What else? The Claymore button, love that. Icon links, amazing. So good, so different. It needed to change. We all know that icon links in this game just did not make sense. And now the fact that now they give a league link to all the leagues that you have in your team, literally unreal. I think we needed a brand new game mode in FIFA, in EAFC. Like, having to play draft, rivals, foot champs for another year, like the rotation between those three, and obviously a little bit of squad battles on the side as well when you're doing objectives, it can get a little bit tiring, and it does feel like you're doing the same thing every single year. So I was hoping for them to present a new game mode, but they didn't. I guess let's hope for a new game mode the year after.